good to see all of you today. Alex mentioned that I have experienced many near-death experiences. Since I was 3 years old, I have experienced health problems throughout my entire life. And at the age of 7, I was told that I had a life expectancy of 17 years. So I wasn't sure I would even make it to see my 25th birthday. And but fortunately, through modern medical technology and miracles and a lot of prayer, ways have been found to keep me alive. But throughout my entire life, I feel like I've had one foot on the other side of the veil in another realm, and another foot in this mortal existence. And there was a period of my life where I would go to bed at night not knowing if I would wake up the next morning. And I lived that lifestyle for about 10 years of my life. However, I don't regret that period of my life, because during that time I had the opportunity to be tutored and taught by several beings of light. And they taught me the truth of who I am and who each one of us are. And they taught me insights and a method for healing that eventually saved my life. And I'm truly grateful for that. They've also inspired me because I'm kind of a type A, and in my head I've been trying to learn how to take that 18-inch journey from here to here through my life. And so I was compelled and inspired to learn about the ancient cultures, ancient studies, classical civilizations, world religions, in which I got my degree. And so I've learned and studied the Mayan calendar, and it's really fascinating to study the ancients, because what they knew over 13,000 years ago is what we are just discovering now with our science and new archaeological findings and a reinterpretation and a new timing of our history. So we're living in what I feel the most exciting time to be on the planet. Today is 11/11/11, and like Alina, I got up this morning and was wondering what the day was going to bring. And I got up and I got on the internet, and the first thing I saw on MSN was an article about how 11/11/11 is about doomsday and apocalypse. And from my understanding from Spirit and my understanding of the studies of the ancients, that is the furthest thing from the truth. And but the truth of the matter is that we are in an apocalypse. It's just not the apocalypse that we've been programmed by the media and society and organized religion to believe. Because the true meaning and intent of the ancient writers and the ancient prophets was apocalypse means the lifting of the veil, or to reveal that which has been hidden or which has been kept secret. Now, this 11/11/11 represents what we've called a portal, a stargate, but it's a very special opportunity that heaven has given us to accelerate the apocalypse. We're seeing the apocalypse now. Many of us are experiencing our own personal apocalypses as we are awakening to the truth of who we really are. For many years, each one of us has been programmed to believe that we don't matter, or if I don't look like Barbie and have a great cookie recipe, I'm useless. And for you men out there, if you're not a billionaire, with a 5-car garage, hunk, sportsman, athletic guy, don't waste my time. And that's just not the case. The truth of the matter is each one of us is a perfect creation from a loving Heavenly Father and Mother. And we were deliberately created by and through the power of love. And the truth of who we are is the fact that we are love, and we are light, and we already are perfect, whole, and complete, just the way we are. If you have a problem with me, take it up with the big guy, because they created me just the way I am. And I'm finally, through my own personal apocalypse, learning to accept that and appreciate that. I hope that I can share this information with you so that you can have your personal wake-up call to the truth of who you really are. If we looked at the number 111111, in numerology, ancient Pythagorean numerology, where he said everything is a number, the number 11 represents transformation. This is a window of opportunity for use to use the gift of our free agency to personally transform ourselves, to transform humanity, so that we can transform this world. And we deserve to know the truth of who we really are and use the power of what we really are, which is love, to change this world for the better. We look at 1111 a different way, said it differently, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. We are all one. We all come from the one source. We are all created by the one energy. Where we are moving, what this Mayan calendar represents, is us moving back to our authenticity, back into our unity, back into our heart, back into our oneness. What a blessed opportunity we have tonight to choose to walk through that portal and stand up and let your light shine and say, I am willing to remember and awaken to the truth of who I really am as a son or daughter of God. Another part of this apocalypse is that we are seeing the truth being revealed in our daily lives through the media. We have been following for many generations Seven Macaw, who is a vain and idle, egocentric, selfish energy. And he's being replaced by one Hanapu, one or first father, the father of light, the father of love, the father of balance and equilibrium and fairness and real justice. We are waking up to the fact that those people that were supposed to take care of us have actually enslaved us. We are waking up to the fact that we are more powerful than we ever realized and ever gave ourselves credit for. That we are more brilliant, beautiful, and magnificent than our third dimensional minds can comprehend. Where we are now is on the threshold with 111111 of crossing over into a higher evolution, a higher state of being not only individually but collectively, as we have the opportunity to create a new reality, a new experience. What a lucky opportunity this is for us. For the ancients, they believed that we existed before we came down into this physical world of duality. We were chosen because of our strength. We were chosen to come down here because of our gifts and our talents. And the reason we're here in this room tonight is because we accept that calling. Many are called, but few are chosen. Why are few chosen? Because few chose to accept the calling. Each one of you chose to be here at this time to share your unique gifts and talents to help us transition into this higher evolution, into an experience of acceptance and love and approval and grace and freedom. Doesn't that sound awesome? Aren't you guys excited for the shift of ages where we're not going to have to work for money anymore? Where we can use our minds to heal our bodies and create and manifest instantaneously? Yeah, me too. Spirit has used my health as a way of taking me out of this world so they can teach me and mentor me. I've been out of the loop for the last 2 months, and I'm finally looking forward to not having to go through this anymore. I'm done. And I'm sure many of you too are done with the heavy vibrations and the old energies and the old paradigm and the old belief structure that keeps us feeling limited and afraid. Okay? We don't need to be afraid anymore. What we get to do is step into our authenticity, step into our power, and we see many people around the world right now doing everything they can to reclaim their power and let their voice be heard. Because each one of us matters. We are here and are born on purpose for a purpose. We can't make this shift. We can't make this change without any one of you. Each one of you matters. Each one of you is important. If we took any color out of the rainbow and we put another crystal by the rainbow, it would not be able to reconnect into white light. That's how important each one of you are. Each one of you is a color. Each one of you is an important frequency. We need you for the oneness. We need each one of you so we can return into wholeness, into oneness, back into the white light and the power of love that we truly are. And the shift in 11-11-11 is happening in benevolence, in love for us. We are being cradled through this process. In one of my experiences, I was told by one of my teachers that we have never been separate from our Father and Mother in heaven, and that their greatest desire is for each one of us to experience true joy and happiness. So the fact or the myth of separation has been a lie, and we can choose right now to no longer believe that and recognize we are still connected to source energy, and we have always been connected to each other. And that is the power of tonight. 1, 1, 1, 1. We are all one. And as we come together and we unite, we create a force that is unstoppable and undeniable. We are that powerful. You are that powerful.